Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. If you can, mic check, mic check. You see me, but you can't hear me. Oh, okay. Thank you. Great. Appreciate it. I was going to give up and take this computer and kick off the stand. The powers of being trying to stop me. I got to start all over again, I guess. Okay. I started earlier. Like I said, this is the A.M.P podcast show for the third time. But it's my fault for getting off work, not troubleshooting it. I've been in here all weekend, whatever, and just jumping online thinking that everything's gonna work the way it's supposed to work. I used to do parties, do DJ, and any DJ knows it's a no. You gotta set up, you gotta try before you even go online or before you even start the party. You gotta start your music out and everything. 'Cause every time, ah. But I apologize for those that watched the first time and the second time. And thank you, Shorty, that told me that now you can hear me. Okay, it might be too loud, my bad. But I appreciate it. I'm gonna say it again. Woo. Welcome to the A.M.P talk show. A.M.P means all my people, or alpha male product, African made product, however you want to say it though. But tonight it's all my people. And the way I see it is that we have a lot to talk about, things going on. We can't rely on the people that's on the news to speak for us. They don't speak for us. We regular people. We are the people. We are the power. And there are a lot of shows on YouTube or whatever podcast that you can go on and listen to. Let me turn down a little bit. And really before I get flagged. Okay. I gotta have something going on though. My blood. All right. Like I said before, welcome to the A.M.P podcast show. We're gonna talk about different stuff that's going on. Now that you can really hear me, I know it's kind of late, but that's the name of the show, the late night podcast show. It's basically a talk show or a call-in show. I can give you the number on the screen now. Uh, yeah, that's the number you can call if you want to call on the show and voice your opinion. But if you shy, introverts, or whatever, and you just want to voice your opinion, just put in a text or a chat. I don't know what you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or whatever though, but just put it on there, and if it's a good chat or bad chat, I put it on display. Like I said, I know it's getting kind of late though, but I worked all week and I'm up now. You know what I'm saying? The Friday, Saturdays, and half of Sundays until football season start is my time. So if you're gonna be up, let's be up. Let's talk. It's different stuff going on. I said it. I started the show probably about 5 minutes ago, and I was saying about we're gonna talk about what's a good man and a good woman, because it's a lot of good men and good women out there that's single, and maybe you're doing this one or two things wrong that you can't get Mr. Right or Mr. or Mrs. Right, and you don't know about it. I mean, maybe it's not in one of them books that somebody wrote on the shelf or on one of them Lifetime movies or whatever. Maybe it's just something that the community, us, the village, can solve. We all got our different. Um, we all got a different. What's the word for it? Excuse me. What we looking for in a man or a woman? Um, the old saying: if you can't have the one you want, marry it, or have the one. I mean, take care of the one that, or spoil the one you got. Some people are lucky; they have the one they want, and they have the one that they always wanted. Might sound crazy if I ain't say it right, but you know what I'm talking about. But as a good woman, to me, I give you my opinion first. If you want to chat in, you can tell me yours for a good man, whatever. A good woman, to me, you got to be mostly a sister. And what I mean by that, to me, I look at people like, as far as black women, three different ways, or black men, period. African American, uh, black person, or brother and sister, brother or sister. And being a sister is really important to me. To me, being a sister would tell her man to go out there in the world, not go out there in the world though, but if you got to leave the house or whatever, go do what you got to do to make your dreams come true, to take care of this family, as long as you don't have no other kids out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are held back from their dreams, and it's hard to network with just one gender of sex because it don't look right if you having dinner or meetings in another city with opposite sex. So a lot of times that's how it be because you have somebody you have to deal with just one part of the sex. But a good woman, they ain't worried about the gossip, ain't worried about how things look, whatever. Know that you going there to take care of the family, go do what you got to do. A lot of us men out there could go out there and really live our dreams. Some of us, it saved a lot of us because some of us had some stupid ass dreams. You know what I'm saying? But and a good woman saved us from going out there, getting our head tore off. But of course, being able to cook. Once they be able to cook, I mean, be able to cook some home cooked meals, not no just microwave or the average stuff. I love a woman that can stuff or bag stuff. My mama got like 3 freezers full of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's old school. Peas, okra, corn, whatever. And it don't come out the garden and you know what's in it, whatever. We need to get back into that. And I'm saying that as a woman though, like a man can't do it. I can do it myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying what I look for in a woman. If I could take care of a woman to the point where she could just stay home and take care of the kids if she wanted to, that's cool. But if a woman want to go out there and get her own career, that's cool with me too. As long as you being the mama that the kids need. Okay, I'm a grown man. I'll be all right. 'Cause I know one time, there's a time coming up whenever both of us gonna be too damn old to be out there, and we're gonna have enough money to retire. So go out there and get it now, people. Stop sitting around. If you ain't got no 401k, the 401k that's a big risk too. That's still gambling. The company just taking your money and gambling with it, trying to invest with it. It might go belly up, it might not. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go out there and try now. If you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and especially 20s, go out there and get it now. Go do something, get that house, get stuff paid for. I mean, your health is your wealth, but you never know how long you're going to have that wealth. And you can't work doing what you're doing forever. So go ahead and think ahead. Other than that, as far as a good woman, not even saying I don't deal with the gossip and the ratchet and stuff like that, whatever though. But that's just my opinion. Other than that, you could be religious, don't churchy or religious or what I'm saying, part of religion. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying. I rather one with and without, or at least have the knowledge of self, and so that'll work. You know what I'm saying. But you can give me your opinions on what a good woman or a good man is, and it might help somebody else out there. Maybe what I said just now ain't have a damn soul. Ah, ooh, I had my phone on a candle. It burnt the back a little bit. But yeah, like I said, maybe what I said ain't help out nobody though. But like I said, this might start off slow, but on Fridays and Saturdays I'm up. So I feel like eventually it'll get more and more views, more and more people. You know what I'm saying? It takes time for people to know when something's gonna be on at all times. So once again, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button and the subscribe button. I've been doing shows for a while, never really mentioned it though, but we hit the subscribe button and I start doing the show, whatever, at least you get the notice of it. And the like button is so it'd be easy to find when somebody try to go on YouTube to find my show. A.M.P. podcast show. A.M.P. all three letters mean something different. Okay, I want to talk about today different subjects. I'm gonna run through them fast So if I run through and it's something you want to talk about, just comment or text or whatever, and I know to come back to it and read your comment. But as of right now, we got like this. I know you heard it before. Prison pipeline. Basically daycare to prison pipeline. And it's basically there are a lot of people with private prisons, and they got to fill them prisons. They're not on TV advertising for or whatever. But a lot of the same people that own these record companies that's pushing out this so-called rap, you probably heard me say it before, but they have a lot. Many of them own or the main investors of private prisons. So you do the math. They're quick to kick us out in school quickly for misbehaving. You kick us out from school, we on the streets. Who are they gonna look up to on the streets? Well, or you know those saying, "Out of mind is a devil." Out of mind is a devil play shop, workshop. But you get the point. A kid out there that ain't doing nothing, he ain't in school. He don't want to be in school. Sometimes you could be in school and not want to be in school, and that just is bad because you stopping other kids from learning. That's when the parents got to step in. A lot of problem too is young parents. Young parents ain't. I'm not saying all young parents. Don't do it. Don't start rolling your eyes just because if you're a young parent. But a lot of the other young parents are giving y'all a bad rep. They are coming to the schoolhouse, half dressed, ready to fuss and fight over your kid. I ain't gonna say a bad kid though, but really before you know what's really going on. Okay, so you're giving a lot of young people a bad rep. And some young people, they in college or whatever, they got kids, where they come to the schoolhouse, they want to know what's going on, they hear both sides and this and that, and they handle it, things accordingly. But you already know a lot of them come in looking ratchet, okay? And sometimes you gotta be smarter as a parent. You got a whole thing. If a kid want to play a sport, he might be good at a sport. He might just be hyper as hell. So that sport is what's good for him. But that sport is something that you can use over him to where he will be good. If you want to parent say, I don't want my kid playing sport, I ain't got time to be out there running around, gassing and this and that, then chances are that kid not gonna play sports. And then what you gonna hold over his head when if he is being bad? A beating? They get numb to beating after a while, so that beating ain't gonna do it. But you gotta sometimes it's that game or the phone or whatever. Take something from him or whatever. He gotta know the consequences. Because if you as a kid don't know the consequences now, small, oh boy, there's a place for him. Everybody know that. There's a place for him. And you don't want him there. Because a lot of young kids, I might jump around on this right here, because a lot of young kids go to jail right now. They ain't scared of jail. I ain't gonna lie. I was in my 20s. I ain't really have a fear of prison. I mean, I did, or jail. I just didn't. I feel like I ain't feel like that was a part of all youth, black youth, to do though. But it wasn't something that scared me, or I was more scared of disappointing my parents more than going to jail. If I can go to jail and they ain't find out, I'm cool with that. But um, these youth are going to jail. Like I said before on the last show, they rope you in with that RICO charge. Okay, somebody in that same clique, somebody in that same gang, whatever, do a crime. You know about it. You don't say nothing. Years go by, months go by, and they lock up somebody for that charge, whatever. If you was in that gang and you knew about it, that's part of the RICO. They locking you up too. You probably won't get as long as of a sentence as them. You're gonna get some jersey number. Might be a basketball jersey numbers though, not football numbers though. You're gonna get some numbers, 8 or 9 years. So that's what they're doing now. And basically it all ties in back to the prison pipeline. As long as they know they keep doing that, they're gonna keep y'all in prison. Okay, because they're getting a certain amount of money. I don't even want to take different states are different what they get per inmate to house an inmate. Let's think about it realistically, y'all. Um, you build a prison, it can house 500 people. Okay, you done did the math. I'm quite sure building a prison of that size is not as expensive as building anything else of that size because the inside is mostly just concrete, bars, bricks. There's not a lot of stuff you have to bring in. And say you build a prison and you got 500 vacancies. Okay, the state, the government. If you notice, every election we always get the same thing about crime. We need candidates that's tough on crime. Tough on crime just means giving people longer sentences, locking them up for more and more stuff. Okay, cops don't stop crime. They might deter it. If somebody's gonna do something and a cop ride by, they might stop for a while. But cops don't stop crime. Cops come after crime. So we don't have no real ways of stopping crime here in America because it's a money scheme. There's too much money on crime to stop it. So why would they stop it? So, like I was saying, that young person that ain't scared to go to jail, he hanging with his boys, whatever. He riding cars that's they dirty. Heads up to the young people out there, young and old. If you know you're dirty, to the older people, dirty means something in their car that shouldn't be in their car. If you know you're dirty, don't ride around with your tags expired. Don't ride around with no insurance, no license if you know you're dirty. Okay, don't be dumb. Okay, don't be. I know sometimes you have to do, but don't be dumb. Okay, don't be riding around with the car smoked up. Okay, wait till you get to where you're going, or at least have some air fresheners. Give the cops that much respect. Okay, but like I was saying, once they get locked up, maybe 4 or 5 year sentence, whatever, and they enter the jail system, you got OGs in the prison, and those OGs run stuff they've been there for a while. So when something need to be done, something need to be handled, somebody need to be jugged or whatever, the first one's in and the younger one's in handle that business. And when they go handle that business, that's when they get a charge. Not knowing they go get is prison. I'm saying we all get little charges because it's prison. They know it's gonna be fights and stuff, whatever. Nah, you leaving that prison and going to a courthouse, and you get real charges added on to the real sentences that you already have. So you might go in there for 4 or 5 years. It might take you 8 or 9 or 10 years, sometimes life. You don't even get out. You get out. So stop thinking just because I'm saying you got a little sense of 4 or 5 years and you're gonna go up in there, you're gonna get right back out. It's a system, man. They're doing it on purpose because the more in there, the longer they in there, the more money for them, their grandkids and kids, whatever. It's a money thing. We gotta get smart in that though. Being that we know it is, what we're gonna do about it? I mean, because they kind of basically started this with riddling and medicine to the young kids in school. They found that a lot of that drugs and riddling and stuff had the same they made about the same stuff as crack almost, and just as addictive almost. Well, no, not as addictive. They started young kids in school saying that they had too much energy that was being bad, whatever, or they was giving their reeling. Most kids, if you talk to about reeling, they did not like it. They didn't like how it made them feel, but it made them easier to be taught, and it was built up in their system too. Um, Once a kid get grown and don't have to take reeling, they're not gonna take it. For one, they don't like the way it feels. They don't like it, they don't like the way it makes them feel. So as a grown person, whenever your body has a chemical dependence on them reeling or whatever, on the drug that they gave you in school, then you stop taking it, a lot of them wild out. You wild out from one bad day of an episode, whatever, and then you in prison. Then that cycle starts. Freshman in prison, you don't have to join a game, but most of them join a game, join a clique, whatever. Something happened, you gotta go handle it. Your little 4 or 5 years from that one day of not having your medicine because you tired of taking it because of the way it make you feel. Now you're in the prison system. So, what's good, Holly? Andrew was good with you. Yeah, Andrew, I was just telling about on the little pipeline prison system thing they got, as far as getting people starting young, you know what I'm saying? And when they get in jail, it's easy to get charged. It take you them 4 or 5 years to 7 to 8 to 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And as long as they can keep you in there, they making dough. So we know about it. What can we do to stop it? I'm not one of them podcasts that just come on to talk down about black people being the bottom of this, the bottom of that, this or whatever. Nah, I want to come up with some ideas to stop it. You never know where idea can start from. It can start from you, but we at least got to do something. And that medication, we didn't see it coming, but it snuck up on. See, that's one of the main things too. We playing, not to say we, well, a lot of times we playing checkers and they playing chess. But a lot of the reason is because of that is because of the media. The media play a big role in keeping us blind. Big role. If you think about it, most conspiracy theories, people never really dig into it deeper because the media turns it to the side and bounce another bright, shiny object in front of us, so they won't even think about it. I know some of y'all probably not even Trump fans, whatever though, but even the Trump thing, I said this probably a week before on this South Carolina station that I be on, and I was saying how, far as conspiracy theories, if you get okay with Trump, shot part of his ear, whatever, they shot the dude on the roof, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it was a lot of errors that happened from the Secret Service. A lot of people saw stuff, pointed out, you know what I'm saying? They didn't take nobody. So that one woman, and she was like maybe 4 or 5 days in, and I don't know if she was. I guess she was under oath. But that one person under oath, if they would took every Secret Service, every cop, everybody that was there, and put them under oath, and got their statement, and then maybe a year or a month later, that statement changed, then they in trouble. That's how they do us. You get somebody get body at a club or somewhere, everybody going downtown, taking that statement under oath and record it. And as soon as something change, years from now, whatever, somebody going to jail, whatever. But that's how they always do. But whenever Trump got that thing, whatever, nobody went under oath. As far as all the Secret Service, they had like 25 of them there. And the very same weekend, Biden so-called not live, but through a letter, um, resigned. So after that, nobody talked about the shooting that much. They didn't investigate it that much. With Biden resigning and then a black woman, you can call her black, Jamaican, whatever, that's another topic. She jumps in and nobody is thinking about it. Who really did it? They really could have shot him right in the face on live TV. And they didn't. They changed the little subject from a bouncing ball to Biden um, getting out, and we thinking more about it. That's how the media helps, and it hurts us. They ain't never been on our side. Never. From the 60s to the 50s, they never told both sides of the story. That makes me mad sometimes now that people today believe the media. What year, what decade did they start telling us the truth? You let me know. What decade did they start reporting our story just as much as they reported the other side story? Or if a little black girl get missing or whatever. Or whenever they show us we in hair rollers or talking broken English or whatever. We need to stop doing it. It just they're still doing it to me. I mean, we just gotta see how things change. Things change, but a lot of things are still the same. Yeah, a lot of things are still the same. They just change because basically, oh, Carmelo. I was talking to one of my homeboys tonight on the phone, and I asked him the question: Are African blacks are the only people that call themselves blacks Americans? When you go to other countries, they say black. The Jamaicans in Jamaica say I'm black whenever they talking to a white person or whoever. I don't believe so. Maybe just the term black just settled for us as African Americans. There need to be a definition of it, and that way people will stop arguing or bickering about who's black, who ain't. Know what I'm saying? This and that. But where I see it, we don't the ones that even say that we black is Africans in America. If somebody else says they black, let me know. Okay, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Germany and somebody black in Germany, they say I'm a German, or they'll no, or they say I'm an African. They say African. They don't say black. Maybe black was used to separate us from other people just because they speak a different language. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Some I thought one time, Andrew, that they're gonna bring back the one of them COVID things. Now don't get it twisted. Now they are still certain places, certain hospitals are reporting about rising COVID patients. So I wouldn't put that past them. Me myself, I know a lot of people think different though, but I believe that the last election, because of that COVID thing, and the mail-in ballots, whatever, I just can't believe that more black people got out their house to vote for Joe Biden than they did to vote for Obama. When that stat came out, I was like, what they're saying that a lot of it came from mail-in voting because people were scared of COVID, so they didn't come out. So they things was mailed in. That's kind of fishy to me. I ain't gonna. I believe though, Andrew, it will be her against Trump. That JD guy. Hmm. Just think about it though. If they would have took out Trump with that shot, I don't believe he had to pick a vice president by then. I wonder who would have took his spot. Maybe it would have been Nikki Haley, being that she was the last one in the race and she would never get out. So they put her in the spot, and then you'd have had two women run against each other. So I don't know. But I do want to talk to you too, Andrew. You can either call in or text me too. I want to know what's going on in Chicago. As far as we know, all we hear is all the killing in Chicago. And then I talked to a guy today, and he said that he talked to people from Chicago. All they hear about is the killing in New York. And that goes back to the media. The media can play us like a fool. Trust me, the media is playing us like a fool. This this Wi-Fi internet thing, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, a blessing and a curse. And it's a curse to the media because the media can't really control what we all think and talk now about. Like back in the days, we were all glued to the TV, certain channels, whatever for news, whatever, and we was locked in. But now, nah, we could be on the ground now. All right, we could be in Chicago, Prentice or James in New York. We could be Smitty, you know, like Smitty. He could be Sean, Atlanta, Tamika in California, and we can talk and we can know what's going on. We can talk that way and spread the news, okay? You know what I'm saying? The news, you can go with it if you want to. But yeah, the Kamala thing, Carmela thing, as far as being black, that's crazy because now the Democrats want black people to vote because she's a black woman. Any other time, they'll tell you how race don't really matter. Get off the race thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You too pro-black, whatever. But now it's acceptable for us. You know what I'm saying? If you don't vote for her, you foul because she's a black and she's a woman. For us grown people, all right, now let's get serious. We ain't fall for that. We fell for that with Father Obama. We ain't fall for that mess no more. Nah, just because you're a certain color, all skin folks and kin folks. Plain and simple. Um, if you, to me myself, the Democrats gonna say bad about the Republicans and vice versa. It all depends on which news channel. It's said that no news channel is unbiased. All of them swing one way or the other. So that's why I say about the internet is a curse too, a curse or a blessing because you can get people that don't have a stake in it, and they're gonna tell you the truth, like me. I'm an independent. I don't have a stake in Republican or Democrat. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. about how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's not slanted one way or the other. One thing I did notice about the Democrats doing is this 2025 project. They say that Trump is pushing Trump on probably 3 or 4 different public news press announcements announced that he is not with the 2025. He don't know them. He don't know that book. When he said that he hasn't read it, I truly believe him on that. He said he had no plan to read it, but they're trying to push that for a racist thing. The racist thing is kind of hard whenever she has a white husband. That's that's true. I mean, that's father a brother, me myself, trying to tell me that this guy's racist, and you got a white husband that y'all don't even, y'all look like Helen and Tom. Nah, nah. You can't even tell me about the racist thing. Then you had time whenever you was under Biden, and the black of you didn't come out. Then, like, you did one thing that I really don't like, and that's that the money for the Freedmen bill. I probably said it before. I don't know if you heard me or not though, but the Freedmen bill was money that when they freed the slaves, the politicians then, and there was a lot of black politicians back then too. They put money aside, kind of like for reparations, called the Freedmen bill for free slaves. And Biden and Harris had the nerve to go into that bill and release some of the money. And the money that they released, here's the catch, y'all. They replaced black people or things for black people with things for minority. Don't get twisted. The word minority and black people are two different things. Minorities can be women, white women a lot of times. Minorities can be gay. Minorities could be religious groups. Um, Minorities can be a lot of stuff. But like I said, she opened up a lot of that money and already start giving it out. Billions. Puerto Rico, different places. That was Freeman's money, Freeman's bill for free black slaves, kind of like a reparation. So you gotta dig more. If you look at the average, matter of fact, I ain't gonna bore y'all by just looking at me. Um, I'm gonna go to the split screen if I can. Like I said, you gotta deal with me because it's been a while. I want y'all to share the screen with me. Y'all ain't gotta look at me. All right. Okay, hit that. I should be able to hit that and share. Okay. I'm gonna go back to, but this is the latest news that's going on around here. I'll read that later if we get into it. I wanted to get into something else that caught my attention earlier about the DNC. Right now, of course, they want us to vote for her because she's black and she's for the people. But I was checking out something earlier on her, and this dude named he's the RFK. What's his name? He's one of the Kennedys, but he just dropped out. He dropped out running as a Democrat first. Then he dropped out because he wasn't getting no traction. So then he ran as an independent. And he ran as an independent. He wasn't getting no traction. So now what he's doing is he's dropping out as an independent, and he's supporting Trump, giving all his he's all his word on this thing. He's supporting Trump. This is going crazy. But think about that. You was a Democrat, Democrat, and then you went to independent. And then once you did win independent, and giving all your endorsements to a Republican. And the main reason why he's doing that, for those who don't know, is that because he wants a cabinet seat. Now it's been rumored that he went to the Harris team and offered the same thing, and they turned him down. because he wanted a cabinet seat. So he went to Trump. Well, he didn't go to Trump yet though, but he hoping that through this with Trump, then he can let me stop sharing this. That he can get a cabinet seat. And a cabinet seat is really important because you get to still get to everybody that's trying to get a cabinet seat or trying to get in the political realm. They, they're doing it for their family and they pockets. They have a business interest that the government can help them out in far as um, making a law or regulation that helps them out for them making money. Everybody has like the Bidens. Bidens came into the thing broke, as far as being a congressman for 20 something for 40 something years, and they make a certain salary. Biden is buying houses that was owned by the DuPonts. So how do you do that without being crooked or without taking some bribe, without your self interest? And right now, Biden and his wife are, well, he's not he wasn't a billionaire, but he um he got some dough, and a lot of it though do go back to um the Ukraine thing. A lot of us forgetting about Ukraine and Biden. Biden had a court case coming up whenever the war first started, and he did a lot of crooked stuff in Ukraine. Hold up. Let me get back on point because I was trying to get this screen to go to something else on YouTube, but to show y'all something that I was watching today, and okay, I'm getting. Just bear with me 1 second though. But I was looking too on the news that 75% of the baby food that's in the grocery stores right now don't meet the criteria of nutrition for babies. That's crazy. It's kind of our fault too that we getting so far away from our roots and stuff that we killing our own selves. Okay, back in the day, at a certain age, you ate from your mama or your grandma plate. She might have softened it up or whatever, this narrative or whatever though, but you ate from her plate, you know what I'm saying? And you ate what she ate. She knew if it was good for you or not, or how it tasted, whatever. Now we're just getting baby food, whatever. And basically we just give it to the kids. Some of y'all still taste it. Yeah, I can taste that stuff though, but they find out now that the stuff, it ain't really good for our babies. Okay. So if you think that hold on, if you think that they were trying to kill us as grown people with this fast food stuff, it ain't just the grown people. Okay? They starting small. But I finally got something kind of pulled up. Let me see if y'all seeing what I'm seeing first. Okay. No, let me change the screen. I'm sorry about this. 1 second. It's to share the screen. Okay. Okay, right here. Now this is the DNC convention. And there's just something small about her supposed to being for the poor people. Listen to what this guy, I believe this RFK dude right here speaking. Listen to what he's saying at the convention right here. Hope y'all can hear.
Literally looking down on them. Greg, look at the ring of sweets, okay? This is not unique to about you angled by the money reality in our politics brand. You think it's like the Cub Scouts of Columbia County, South Carolina, that's up in those boxes? Some of them are lobbies and good things. The media boxes, you think they're free? Why do you think I'm on the floor? Who's Nation is not a company. Nexstar is a massization. We are corporate media. Have one of those pay to play. Those boxes are filled. They say they're going to regulate. They are literally looking down.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? They spent like $500,000 or $1 million to get the suites during the DNC convention. Basically, had the best seats and look down on the people that's those are the 1%ers up there. While she down at the bottom saying how they're going to uh, make the rich pay their fair share with it. Well, really, if you think about it, a lot of y'all didn't watch the convention. Okay, so it's kind of it ain't kind of my job, but I want to give you a little insight on what about the convention. Things they didn't bring up, not she, the whole. They didn't bring up the border. That's just one thing. Now, as y'all know, let me see if I can find some footage on the border. The border, we acting like that ain't nothing. You got millions of people that's in this country right now that cross the border that are in cities and that are getting checks and are getting food stamps. And a lot of y'all know this. Some of y'all know this though, but our benefits, as far as citizens, especially as far as the people that's on food stamps, a lot of them been cut. And the reason a lot of them been cut because they are giving them food stamps. You remember whenever COVID hit and New York, everybody was leaving New York because after COVID, the price of rent went sky high and everybody was leaving. We playing chess, they playing checkers. They looking way in advance. Maybe that was on purpose. Maybe that was on purpose for all the immigrants to come across the border, and they had them buses and planes ready. Yeah, buses and planes. They flew the people to different cities, and maybe that was all part of the plan to put them in the cities where people had moved out from high rent. And the way it is, that's the way it's looking right now. So we've been played. I believe we've been played. Maybe not though, but they are getting benefits. That's a fact. They are getting housing. That's a fact. They are. I hate to say it, they sound like Trump though, but they are committing some crimes now. That's a fact too. Okay, don't act like they ain't now. I mean, that's any group of people. That large group, you're gonna have some hardheads coming across. A lot of them probably coming across to work and to but you're gonna have some that's trying to take advantage of it. I mean, that's any race. You know what I'm saying, but my thing is them to replace us. Okay, in some states right now they are pushing for voting rights for illegal immigrants. Listen to what Kamala don't say. Don't listen to what she do say because she don't answer no questions. None of them don't answer real questions. The media is gone. Okay, so the odds of you asking her a question that makes sense, what's going on, it never reach her ears. Never will. So, far as the crossing, they're gonna try to replace us with the votes. And once they replace us with the votes, the Democrat Party don't need us to tally to or to. Man, if they don't even beg us, the Democrat Party don't beg us for their votes. Think about it. They don't offer us nothing. Everybody else, they offer them something. Any other religious group, they offer them something. Any other race as a group, they offer them something. If you vote for me, that's part of it. They're supposed to give you something. They're saying if you vote for, but with us, we don't ask for nothing. And I say us because even though I'm not voting, you know what I'm saying, like that, we as a people, we don't ask for nothing. And they use us every time. We have to start. Okay, she ain't gonna mention reparations because they're saying like Steve Harvey, them saying, "Oh, if you mention reparations, then what chance does she got to get elected?" Okay, that makes a little sense though. But if you think that if she ain't gonna mention it in her platform as a Democratic on the party now, that whenever she do become president, she gonna mention or run on or whatever. Nah, never happened. Trump will better, but at least he will listen to the people, and you can talk back and forth, even what he's saying probably don't make a lot of sense or whatever. At least you can communicate with him. The Democratic Party, you can't communicate with them. You can't. I mean, there's no talking to them. There's no only one of them are the Boule blacks. The Boule blacks. Oh good. I just said reconnecting. I hope I got no damn bootleg. Okay, I guess I'm back online now. It jumped to something just now though. But the only thing that can talk to Kamala Harris or the Democratic Party are the Boule blacks. You don't know who the Boule blacks are? Let me tell you who they are being listed as the Boule blacks. Gail Hewley, Roland Martin, Joy Reid. It's some more out there. I just going to getting a blank now on who the people call the Boule blacks. And basically the Boule people, the buffer people, the rich high class whatever, and the poor black people. As long as the Boule people can keep us at bay and keep the things going they are, and the way they are means economically. As long as we're not trying to start businesses or change the way the system is, we in our place. As long as we do that, then the Boule black will stay. They'll live a life a little better than the average than us. They have better communities, better cars, whatever though. But it's kind of like a sellout system. Basically, is what it is. Let me stop sharing. And they are labeled the Boule blacks, and that's who a lot of people hear from nowadays. Okay, when you hear news, whatever, talk whatever, it's coming from them, and that's their side. But us as brothers and sisters, we very seldomly get our voice heard. We very seldomly got our voice heard. All we hear is from different, like the election coming up, and they had debates or whatever. The questions that they ask are not the questions that we won't ask. They're not. They're questions that sound educated, sound political. I mean, sound, even they'll talk about inflation. We don't want to use the word inflation. We rather use the word the price of everything is going up. Okay? Because you start worried about inflation, certain people tone off or they tone away from it. But the price of everything is going up. Okay? I'm not a Republican or Democrat. I do know that as soon as he got in office, he stopped drilling. And the price of gas go up, everything goes up. Okay, people, when you vote on what's important to you. Okay, if this important to you, as far as abortion or the wars, whatever, you vote. If he voting for this, if he or she in favor for what you want, that's how you vote. Me myself, the price of everything went up. Whenever you stopped drilling and the gas went up, everything went up. But here's the kicker to it though. It ain't going back down. Right now, if we drill, baby, drill, and get gas prices down to the 200s or whatever, the store is not going to lower their prices on stuff. Okay? The same prices that went up sky high, never, the gas prices went up. And that was as soon as Biden got in office. Okay? They're not going back down. Our wages didn't match inflation. They never do. That's why it's called inflation. Okay? And if our wages didn't go up, everybody got a pay cut. Everybody is a little bit poor now for reasons not of our own. That's why I'm voting him out. If somebody gonna come in there, that climate change philosophy and we gotta save this, and that's not my thing. If you want to come to me about climate change or whatever, go to the book about stop cutting down all these damn trees. The Amazon. Trees, I mean, that's like an oxymoron. Cutting the trees down and the pollution take care of itself. As far as we know, pollution was worse back in the 40s and 50s. I mean, we had all these factories, the Carnegie steel factories, and all the factories popping up, and they had no kind of filters. We had all these kind of logging companies popping up all over the train track. the train, every spot or every town train station that it went through, a lot of them got logging places, old logging mines or mills or whatever. They had no kind of on their stuff. I mean, exhaust was everywhere, but we had more trees. Or maybe it's just a hustle. Maybe the whole climate change thing is really a hustle. My camera is lagging slow. I don't know why it's lagging so slow. Uh, I know what I do then. I just go to this screen. Even though I'm lagging, you'll see more of what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna go to this screen and I'm gonna change it. But yeah, like I said before, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. Like I said, it's just a chat station, not station, a podcast. Something you want to say? Give me a chat. If you want to call in, the pull that up to the show. Like I said, I ain't. Number to the show is right there. You can call it. It should be right there. Oh, I forgot. I got some kind of lag. I don't know if it's a storm. I believe it's a storm coming. And I got like a lag on the computer system. So I might have to shut it down a little earlier than it's supposed to because I hit the button for that to come on like 10 seconds ago. And it's just not showing. But like I said, this is a show for us to talk late night. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all go to sleep early. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all be up tossing and turning and on TV. Okay, we're gonna go over different topics. And if it's something you want to talk about or chat about, because I know a lot of y'all, the average person is scared to call in on a talk show. You know what I'm saying? I call into a show in South Carolina, and I listen to it a lot. And a lot of people that finally do call in, they be nervous. I guess they feel like they own TV or something though. But nah, don't be nervous. Just call in if you got something to say. And like I say, this right here, what I'm doing is something that I want to do. If it don't kick off, I don't care. I ain't say I don't care though, but I'm not in it for no kind of money or nothing though. Okay, I'm just want to hear people opinions about what's going on because listen to the news. I'm fed up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fed up. But I ain't gonna hold y'all long though because I'm getting kind of thirsty. But I did have a few things I want to get off my chest uh, before I do take it in. And like I said, I'll be doing this on Fridays and Saturdays. So for those that want to check me out now, pencil me in for tomorrow night. We'll probably start about the same time, about 9:30. And hopefully tomorrow night I'm gonna have some people, one from New York and one from Atlanta. And you also can be on the show. Okay, I'll send you an invite. I want to have somebody on there to talk about a local friend of mine that passed away, Jabril Rogers. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, we got a caller. Oh, Lord, we got a call from Tennessee. Hold on for a minute, caller. Oh, all right, the call hung. We got a call from Tennessee, but he hung up. Like I said, I'm by myself, so if it takes me a little second to get to you, then it takes a second to get to you. But um, yeah, like I said, we're gonna have another show tomorrow around the same time. It might go a little longer because on Saturdays, you know what I'm saying, somebody might stop by, and we might go a little longer tomorrow. We're also gonna have a sports show tomorrow. I'm kind of scared to answer this phone because this is Tennessee, and last time I had a show, they called in, and all right, let me see if I can hear the caller. Yeah, hello, caller. It's A.M.P. podcast show.
What's up, man? How you feeling? Em?
I'm doing all right. Who is this? Where you calling from?
This is Andrew, man. I'm calling
Oh,
from Chicago. I ain't no calling no Tennessee.
I don't know why you see me. I thought you was a damn bill collector.
What's going on? This is a good show. I wanted to talk about the DNC, but listen, you got the number, so when you come on tomorrow, give me a call. Uh, and we can have a dialogue about the DNC and a whole bunch of other things, prison pipeline, all that.
Exactly, Andrew. Well, I'll give you a
Yeah,
call before the show starts, so you'll know to get your popcorn and everything ready though. But it's always good to hear from you, though, man. I ain't seen you in years. What, about 20 years now?
yeah, it's been some years. It's been some years.
Yeah, always good to hear from you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew. I'm just starting, man, because basically I'm tired of sitting around watching the news, man, and hearing their side of the story, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And not our side. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Correct. You
Yeah.
know, live show probably in about 2012, 2013. And during that show, I had to learn how to edit and produce shows. And one of the things that I was able to learn was that the news and the media is scripted. They control what they want to come out. So
Mm-hmm.
this social media, internet thing has changed the way we can be heard. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying. This show right here, this is a voice for us. For
That's
people who want to be heard, she'll be pushing your show.
exactly. You appreciate that, Andrew, and that's what it's here for, man. For people like us to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to do something. I mean, as far as the
Definitely.
people, we got to do something. I mean, just sit back, listening and watching and seeing what's going on. Nah, we got to do something. Our brothers and sisters in the '60s ain't sit back and watch stuff going on. Feel me? So we can't do
No, we definitely as a people, we're a movement. We just have to realize it.
it. Exactly.
We
We
have to realize it, and we have to get rid of pride and ego and learn to unite and work together.
you right about that. I mean, we got to put everything down on the sideline, like even religion, your class, your if you're light skinned, dark skinned, but I mean none of that stuff don't matter. I mean, the media, Andrew, and they made us really in a way think that, if you black and you got dough and you black and you poor, that you know what I'm saying, that it's a little beef, or you dark skinned or you light skinned, it's a little beef, whatever though. But we gotta be smarter than the media. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, the media is playing and scripted. I mean, you can watch the media in North Carolina, and they had the same story going on in California about a cop getting beat up in Chicago. Now, why in the world do
Mhm.
everybody in the world need to know that story that happened in Chicago? You know what I'm saying? It's we gotta get smarter. And I know, like you, Andrew, we got thinkers. You know what I'm saying? And everybody not somebody that'll call on the show or whatever though. But if we get enough thinkers, let the people just sit back and listen. Then, as long as you get the information and the knowledge, and you shout you best or whatever. I need people like you to call on the show and other people that's conscious. Know what I'm saying? And spread what you know, and that's how we all get smarter. Building.
That's it. That's definitely it right there.
Yeah. So pass the
As a
word
as
on,
a
man, if you
people,
can, and like I say, tomorrow around the same time, maybe around 9:30. Tomorrow said around 10 o'clock. I'm gonna do another show, and if you want to be on, know what I'm saying, I can have you on the screen, or you can call in. But I definitely want to hear what you got to say about Chicago and the DNC, though.
okay, definitely. Give me like I say, just give me a call when you get ready to start the show, so we can dialogue.
All right, Andrew, be safe, man.
Yep, you too.
All right. Appreciate that, get it. My man Andrew right there. I'm back in the high school days. He was a wild one back then, though. But he's a businessman now, though. I be checking him out on Facebook, and he's a businessman now. And that's what a lot of us need to start checking into. We've been working for a long time, getting dirty for a long time, and now it's time for us to put that blaze on. Okay, it's time for us to start running some business. It's time for our kids and grandkids to get dirty and earn their way and work for us. If you look around now, y'all look around, pay attention. We getting left out. A whole lot of businesses are blowing up and all over the place, but a lot of them ain't black business. And a lot of black business, they're not brick and mortar business. You know what I'm saying? They got somebody's house or they online or this and that, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But this ain't how it used to be. We used to be the brick masons, the carpenters. Okay? We did them kind of jobs. And our kids learned from that and they learned. We ain't doing it no more. It's time to rewind back. Like I call myself an independent black conservative. conservative meaning going back to the times whenever our people was good and we did the right thing. You heard me earlier saying about canning food or whatever. That's what I mean by going back to whenever we did the right thing. Whenever we call each other brothers and sisters, that's the time we need to go back to. Okay, and we need to finish their job that they started. All right. Like I say, we're gonna have some more tomorrow. I appreciate it, Andrew, and I'm gonna put the word out more so more people will know about the show. And I am going to go through my my equipment before I start. Okay, so I ain't gonna have no more problems tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a problem-free day tomorrow night. But thanks to everybody who checked in. If you're gonna watch this show after it's over with, remember Fridays and Saturdays, late night talk. You can call in, whatever, and we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna communicate. It might start small now. My little core fans, whatever, stay with me. Please stay with me. Never know. One day I might have the membership and all that kind of fancy YouTube talk or whatever. So just stay with me. Like I say, I might misspeak. I might speak too fast sometime, but really, who cares? Okay, I'm not doing this no job interview or nothing like that. Okay, so don't be scared. If you know how fast I talk, you can't be scared to call in here. Okay, just check me out tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna stay here a little bit longer because I gotta do some intro and outro, music and some stuff like that. Andrew, you know about the editing part is the worst part about doing a show. Okay, I've been doing kind of lazy, just coming on and y'all just looking at me. So I'm gonna do a little intro and outro to the show. Thanks to everybody who stayed up, tuned in, checked me out, or if you just checked me out just now, I appreciate it. Oh, Lord, I went a little too long though, but I appreciate it, and y'all have a good night. And remember what I say: just because you're a good person, just because you don't do bad, don't make you a good person. You gotta do good to be a good person. A lot of us just not doing bad things, walking around thinking we okay. Nah, you gotta do good to be a good person. All right. Other than that, I might even pop back on tonight, 1 o'clock in the morning, if I ain't sleepy. Time is man made. Remember that. Time is man made. They tell you, oh, it's 10 o'clock here in North Carolina. It's only 7 o'clock in California. Bullshit. It's only one time. All right. It's only one time. That man made stuff. If you feel like getting up, get up. You ain't designed to lay there in the bed a amount of hours just because it's, you know what I'm saying, a certain time. No, you feel like getting up, get your ass up, do something. What's up, Fly? 12 hours hit the fly. Yeah. And if you get the time, check out my little godson Tyson. He doing his thing for us on travel baseball. Remember that name, Tyson Powell, for our travel baseball. Other than that, I'll be here tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and we're gonna do the thing. Different topic, local topics too. We'll go with local. Yeah, by that time, need something to drink. We're gonna go over local topics, and hopefully, I have more call-ins and more chats tomorrow. But like I say, if I don't, I ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you believe in something, I believe it'll happen. I thought about it first. I'm manifesting now out of my mouth. So I believe it's gonna happen. It might start slow. I might have 4 or 5 people watching tonight. I might have 4 or 5 tomorrow night. I ain't gonna stop because it's recorded and it's going down in history, YouTube history or Facebook history or what I'm saying, the cloud history. And somebody could check it out in the future. Shit, you might check it out when I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I offer a lot of y'all come on the show, speak your mind, show your face. Cause when you dead and gone, somebody gonna look at that video. They might tear up, but after a while they're gonna look at that video and they're gonna smile and laugh because that's their mama, their daddy, or their brother, or whatever on video right there. It's sad whenever somebody's dead and gone and pictures start to fade. Live your life. This is live your life. Okay, the dead want you to live your life. They do. So if you got the energy, get your ass up, do something, live your life. Other than that, I'll be here tomorrow, probably 10 o'clock. Like I say, 50 years old, ain't doing shit else. Ain't no party going on like that. But yeah, holler at me tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. Peace, and I enjoyed you. Hey, Mom.